up, guys? It's Hi Tati, and this is GemTlk. And today is a very fucking special day. Today is a day where, I could finally show you guys more of my friends, because I actually do have friends. So,
for real?
Yeah.
That's
right?
crazy.
Shocker, right? And also, it's my first visual. That's an also different one too, right, guys? I finally did a video. Now you can see my face.
I'm not gonna lie, those claps were definitely better than mine.
Right?
Definitely
Thanks
better.
to Imano. Thanks to Icon Network. We're here up in the cave. And I'm here with my homegirl, Jazz Joe. Yo, Grandma's mommy. Here.
What it do?
And then you have my homeboy, product of the city.
What's good? What it do, everybody?
So, guys.
I heard it was product in the city.
We're not going there. It's product of the city, everybody. It's an acronym.
Damn, Jazz. You trying to set the tone already?
POTC, product of the city, but I be in the city.
Once he gets started, he's
Yo,
don't
I get started. Don't start me.
Yo,
I got
let
this
me
water.
make my
I'm
own
doing
introduction for myself if that's the case.
Then go ahead.
Nah. What's good, everybody? We here. Shout out to Imano and Tati
You.
and Grandma's mommy over here. But it's your boy, product of the city, and we're gonna talk about some cool shit today.
Right.
Right.
It's your first time here on GemTlk. How do you feel?
I feel empowered.
Right?
Yeah.
Vagina.
Not vagina.
That really wasn't the word I was going to use, but definitely empowered.
Oh man.
Empowerment.
Amen to y'all.
Power of the coochie. Jazz?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I mean, this is my first time on a podcast, so I'm chilling. Yeah. This is gonna be a cool experience.
So, cool experience, new thing for you. Yep. It's a new year.
It is a new year. New year, new things.
You feel me? A lot of new things happening. A lot of new things. It's actually the second week of the new year. And, I really wanted to highlight some of, kind of like the fuckery, I guess, that happened so far in the first week of the new year.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
It's been yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I still feel like I'm in 2020.
Oh,
but I'm just telling myself like, nah.
Time is an illusion, bro.
For real.
Nah, but it's really because of it's the same. I mean, you used a pretty good word, fuckery.
Yeah, a lot of fuckery.
That. But I mean, to be real, I think we should use that as like a guide. I think 2021 is gonna come with fuckery.
A lot of it.
In the hood, they say how the year starts. How it's gonna be. So let's see what it do.
Well, with this one, because when I heard about this shit, I was kind of shocked when this shit happened within the first week of the new year. The Capitol breach.
That was crazy.
That
was crazy.
That is what? Like what? Like
How you feel about it?
I don't know. Like, I feel like the purge is coming at this point, man. Like, I feel like I'm really about to have a basement full of a freaking
stock up.
Yo, with guns, ammo, probably what's the thing called again? The shit with the fire with the gun.
That's a flamethrower.
No, with the it's like the one and you shoot it and it flies and then it bombs shit. The bazooka.
Not the Baduza.
The bazooka. Okay, I suck at it, but it's,
oh my god, I don't know if you can use it if you don't even know how to say it.
No, I'm gonna fucking use that shit. I'm gonna
girl, you gonna fly with it.
I mean, that purge, I'm gonna have everybody the block is hot that night. I swear to God, everybody,
what?
Bang bang, I don't care. But besides that. Not to be violent. Besides that,
no violence.
No violence. But besides that, the Capitol breach.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
What's up with that?
How you feel about that?
How you feel about that, Jazz?
Personally, I don't know. I feel like because of the group of people who did it, it wasn't taken as seriously. I know if they were, I don't want to say it, but
you can say it.
I can. Okay. I mean, if they were black, like they definitely would have gotten like
Period.
killed. Like that would have happened. It would have been way worse.
Of course.
More murders, more arrest. Like, you know, like it just would have been taken a lot more seriously than it was. I feel like it was taken a lot like lightly than it should have been.
Yeah.
Other than like the fact that like some of the people, well not some, but like the people who did it, they got banned, you know, from being able to fly back home. So I thought that was really, really, really funny.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
did spend like overnight. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember
They were
like,
band from flying.
Like, I think
Yeah,
on
there was
the
a video. I
news-
think I saw a video of a dude that was going crazy in the airport,
And there was like
spazzing out,
people crying
Really?
and
talking
stuff
about
like
they're calling me a
that.
terrorist.
And it's
They're
like, you
calling me a terrorist.
are.
Oh
They're
my
what?
god.
They
Yeah.
are.
Serious?
I mean,
They
bro,
are.
Oh my gosh.
Well, my opinion for this whole thing, I feel like there's so many different ways to look at it, but the main thing that we should all pay attention to is there's no like equality in
At all.
what happened. Like it just doesn't add up.
It was like right in our
Like,
faces.
If I could be honest with you, I can tell you that I think some of it was kind of like set up.
I was
And
just
I'm
about to
not-
say that too.
And I'm
Like
not even trying to really like
just
get
seemed
into
too
the
easy.
whole conspiracy situation, but yeah, because
it
it's
seemed
like
too easy. How
let's
was
be
it that
honest.
easy to get into the Capitol?
Let's be honest. Like the pictures from that day, and then we are looking at pictures of any other protests. Like I saw a nice little
Right.
picture comparison that went viral. I'm pretty sure everybody saw
Security
the same
difference.
one. Of the security difference for the Black Lives Matter protest versus this one. It just goes to show you like the choice of power that they have is so strong and they use it so frugally. It's like we really need to pay attention to those things. They can do things like that at any given like moment. Now
Yeah.
they're making it real easy to just set a
Too
tone.
easy.
No, yeah, and then also
man
like the
was
urgency
chilling.
for
And then a lot
like
of
getting
people
people,
are saying,
to shut it down. You know, like they didn't shut that down as quickly as they would
So,
have for
yo,
like
yo, we can
protests
curse, right?
that I've been to.
Yeah.
You know, like protests that
Motherfuckers
I've been
was taking
to
selfies
in
with the
Sawgrass. Like
police in there.
Yo, did you see the guy?
they were the
chilling?
police. What do you mean?
Man, I'm gonna be honest.
That's us.
A lot of people are saying, "Oh, if it was like a whole bunch of black people, or how do you think that it would have turned out?" Let's not exaggerate it. I'm pretty sure that the government wouldn't have wanted to have headlines saying 221,000.
But it would have
minorities.
happened. They can't
No,
control what the
but-
police do in
But
a sense.
guaranteed though,
There would have
guaranteed,
been
there would
trigger
have
happy
definitely
police.
been a lot of trigger happy police because the way that the way that those people were charging into the Capitol building with violent, threatening,
Exactly.
hand
They're
movements,
showing that they're a
let
threat and
one-
nothing happened.
Wait,
let
hold on.
one
My-
let one nigga do that. Like
Let's remember they were Trump supporters.
That's my thing. And it's like,
Like-
only how many people died?
it's just really
Or
ironic.
is it just like that one
It's just
woman?
really
That's the
ironic
only
to
person
me.
I heard of.
It's just really ironic to me how something like that could really like go down and how it all goes down. And ironically enough, it's a Trump supporters. And ironically enough, they don't get battered
They
or
don't.
like,
They
you know what I'm
don't.
saying?
They
And then of course, ironically enough,
Mm-hmm.
Trump gets banned off social media right after. And because they're blaming a lot of the commotion for this whole thing to start on him. They're putting that blame on him. Like, it's just too many different coincidences.
It
Well-
honestly sets a bad tone too for like
A terrible one for the government
just,
right now.
Yeah, the government right now, and then just for like everybody watching, you know, other
We have
countries,
to pay very close
and,
attention
like,
right now to these Trump
children,
supporters.
you know,
or the
just
people who are on
everybody,
that side.
like literally
But-
everybody.
But that's the thing. As of right now, from what happened, from transpired from doing that to now coming in from the second week, this man got impeached
Twice.
again. And it's crazy how you really named it, like you did like 1, 2, and then you like stepped it like event by event. Then this is like the next one. I'm like,
But it's
damn,
like
he
why
got
is
impeached
that what
twice.
took it, you know, for him to get impeached again? And then it's like, well, what
Hey,
happened
man.
the first time
Because
that he got impeached?
he really
Nothing.
doesn't care. Like in my opinion, like I don't think you guys remember like American Horror Story, that one season where like they kind of show how politicians began to be politicians in a way.
No, I didn't watch
Okay,
that.
so long story short, how they showed it and like how that man cultivated a whole like cult, because you could really call them cult or supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, those Trump supporters, that's that's a Trump cult. Like they
definitely.
they love him. So like
love him so much they would do anything.
Yeah,
exactly,
It's very scary.
And that's
to be
what
honest,
I'm trying to say.
I've never
like,
seen any political party be that way for a president.
Anyone,
you know,
like
ever.
It's wild.
Honest, thank you for saying that, because I really hate like talking or speaking like I'm trying to throw conspiracy things out there. But this is just my personal opinion. Like, in order for people to do what they did, they have to be promised something. Like,
right.
It's just natural instinct. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could take it back to a long time ago where people would protest and kind of get like a little, like, they were promised something. And these people went to the Capitol building. Like,
and these were doctors and teachers and nurses.
People that I know were like, yo,
firefighters.
what if Trump's board or a secret society kind of like set out this like
I believe
set out this like message like
right before
I
he's
believe
out.
it.
Seriously, like, hey, look, y'all gotta go raise havoc right quick. We gotta go out with a little bang. There'll be $1,000 in your bank account tomorrow. Like, because bro, that's how Trump moves. Like, let's just be honest. That's how Trump moves, and it's so scary because these people are really die hard for Trump. Like, die hard. These people got blood in their eyes and face on camera, getting battered by the police, fighting for a man who's out of office.
Do you think the people that were arrested are going to like stay?
Y'all know, Fat and Funny. Shout out to Fat and Funny. What does he say? We gonna see.
I'm really like looking forward to seeing if they actually get indicted.
Just wait for all the academics in the Say Cheese post. You can see all of them coming out with probation. Like, watch. I'm telling you, this is. Just pay attention and put yourself in a position where these things can really affect you. But always teach it and talk about it, because it's good to be aware. This is a new society that we live in. These are new things that we have to be aware of. Like, tell your cousins, tell your friends, tell your family. We have to move certain ways. We have to be a certain way, and we have to grow a certain way so these things don't affect us. This is our world that we live in. I think that's the most important part about it. It's not to go outside and run every day, protest and risk your lives. Like, no, that is necessarily needed because we need to speak. But at the same time, if you want to do that and you want to have action, change your life, change the people's lives around you, so these things cannot affect you to that core. So we don't have to be talking about you in a headline one day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true. That's
the only that's our best bet, because violence is not it right now. I'll be real with you. Definitely get ready for it if it comes, because it seems like it's really coming.
You better get that gun license.
Yeah,
you
everybody
get
needs that
brass knuckles. You better get that taser. You better hide your kids, hide your wife, just hide everybody out here.
Hide
everybody because it's just
the man Trump entertained.
And it's like it's not even
he entertained the whole world.
It's not even a threat to just black people or people of color. It's a threat to white people as well.
Yeah,
because not every white person is a Trump supporter, so it's like you can't really group every white person into that. So there are going to be white people who are going to be against it, and they're like it's a threat for everybody. It's not just people of color or black people.
Like a civil war,
right?
In a way.
I don't know if y'all know, but inauguration week, Airbnb
canceled.
Oh wow!
Oh, they canceled.
Wow.
Wait, hold on one second.
Canceled reservations. That's serious.
You're telling me that for the week of, I think that's next week, isn't it? Next week in DC, there is no
Airbnb.
That's the best. I mean,
that is very smart.
That makes sense. I mean, because that's a because
God forbid something.
They don't want nobody coming in. They don't want nobody.
Yeah, they don't want anyone coming in. If you're there already, okay, I feel like. But because a lot of the people who were at the Capitol were from out of state.
There was a tweet. I'm trying to remember the woman that said this. I don't remember, but shout out to her, because it's definitely something to pay attention to. She was like, it was a picture of Trump and how his Twitter got like banned or whatever, and she screenshotted it, and she was like, we should be more scared that
he can't talk.
That yes, and that the government can put a pause on freedom of speech whenever they want. Like, these are the things I'm talking about. Like, we have to be really aware right now of our what they call rights that they gave us, and how like they're being completely compromised because the world itself is like being compromised.
True.
Shit like that is just scary, bro. Because freedom of speech is free. Like to be real, they shouldn't be able to do that, but they did. Like, yes, it's necessary. I
they
guess
did it for a good reason, but
of course, because he was
reason why.
But you know what I'm saying? Because let's just say that it was somebody who was for something more positive on our side,
and then they
they were doing that, and then they banned them. That's scary as fuck.
No,
that's
that
like damn.
The government doing
do you
that's
think
what I'm saying. And like this Airbnb thing. That's kind of scary too.
That they can just do that, like,
bro.
like
what
that.
if you had a family emergency in Washington just
Right.
that weekend?
Olivia Pope.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they stop.
But do you guys think that we actually have freedom of speech? Do you think we actually have
I think it's a double-edged sword, to be honest with you, because I feel like they're only gonna promote the fact that we do have freedom of speech when it makes the country look good, makes you look good, makes everybody else look good. Just like how in school they're gonna tell you that you can speak your mind, but if you speak your mind a little too much, what are they gonna do? They're gonna tell you how wrong or how disrespectful.
It's like kneeling.
Yeah,
in a way, but I feel like in a way we kind of do have freedom of speech, but
I don't know anymore.
But what Product said, it does show a negative side to the government because they really just banned this man from speaking his mind. Twitter is for speaking your thoughts, typing how you feel, and they banned him from saying anything, from speaking his thoughts.
That's
so you can only imagine what else they could do, like with just like
right now. That's what they're trying to show us slowly. The world, no, not the world. Well, I guess you could say the world, but politics and all that is move off propaganda. So they're gonna show us little things because they want us to think that it's not real, and then they're gonna do it, and then we're gonna.
They just want to make it look good. Exactly. That's really all it is. It's just a show.
It's a show. But right now is like season 7 of Power and
not
Ghost
even
just
Game
came
of
back
Thrones
type shit.
And it's
not even Power.
Like
Game of
everybody's
Thrones.
like head on right now.
And it's crazy because you talked about shows, but did you guys know that Love and Hip Hop, rapper YFN Lucci is like, I think he turned himself in today, I believe.
Yeah, it was actually I saw a couple posts about that, but I didn't tap too much into it. You want to tell me something about it?
Yeah, he was charged for 2 murders for two guys. Honestly, I don't know that much
Free Lucci.
of him. I don't know that much of him, but I do love his girlfriend Reginae Carter, which is Lil Wayne's daughter. That's her boyfriend. Yeah, I was shocked too when I was like, wow, I thought they weren't together. But I heard that they were together. And if they are, if they're not, either way, I know she's hurting because that was, her recent boyfriend. What
happened with the story? Look, you already talking about the girl.
He, if you want, I'll read it real quick.
Yeah, Free Lucci though. Free Lucci.
Okay, ready. So it says Atlanta rapper YFN Lucci turned himself into police Wednesday and faces a murder charge in connection to a fatal shooting last month in Atlanta. It says that his charges were felony murder, aggravated assault, participation in street gang activity, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. So, yeah.
It's a lot of charges.
It's a lot of charges. They said on December 10th, they found James Adams, 28, lying in the street with a gunshot wound to his face. And the police incident report states Adam was taken to the hospital where he died. A short time later, a second victim, Kevin Wright, 32 years old, arrived at an area fire station by private vehicle with a gunshot wound to his abdomen. And the report states that the homicide investigators determined the 2 shootings were likely related. So it was 3 suspects,
so they found
including Lucci as being a suspect.
Why?
They said Lucci was driving the car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay, so he's just an accomplice. Is what
I ain't gonna lie. Look, all I gotta say is this: no cat, free Lucci, because I don't think nobody deserves to be in jail. It's just the way it is.
I mean, if you murder 2 people,
but that wait. But this is what I gotta say though. I don't know the situation. You don't know the situation.
I don't.
None of us was in the car. None of us know what happened. We reading a paper. I've seen a lot of people get arrested and put into situations, and I know the real truth, and it's not what's on paper or something like that.
Of course.
So all I gotta say is this: for any artist, celebrity, person who's in a position to change your life and better your family for the rest of your life, why the fuck you still in the streets, bro?
Right.
So like
That's
if
big
if
fact,
this
big
shit
fact.
is true, like don't get me wrong, like I feel it, like you want to go back, you know what I'm saying, tap in every now and then, that's different. But you in a car right now, like, bro, you just like
double murder
that's a waste. You feel me? Crazy. So I really hope that
but sometimes
he wasn't
it's hard to
situation.
get out of that. You know, like it's hard to get out of that lifestyle, even though you
have money.
Straight up, like you don't want to.
You're right.
You have to want to do something.
But you also have a choice in life. And if you are a man with a family, then you have to look at it like this. What's more important, the streets or my family? Because if I die today, my family lose me. Streets.
It still comes down to what they want to do.
You're right. But damn, like, if you ask the right man, sorry to cut you off, but if you ask the right man, what's their option? It should be your family at all times, bro. Because if you are a real nigga, then the only reason why you're in the streets to begin with is to take care of your family. So if you now have a choice where you don't got to be in the streets no more to take care of your family, what the fuck you doing?
But not all people think like that.
I know, but that's sad. That's sad. That's the sad part. But that's the
thing, though. In this case, what Brock's trying to say is that at this point, Lucci was a rapper. No, he was on a TV show.
He shouldn't be doing that. He doesn't need to be
doing that at all.
Yeah,
you don't got to do that.
He shouldn't.
You know
but like
he's too known at this point to be doing.
Yeah, true. So that's why
anybody could have seen him.
Like, so that's don't get me wrong, bro. I feel it. I know how it feels to not want to leave, or like still want to be a part. Like I know what he like. But nah, like certain situations though, you gotta know, like if this story is true, because he just said apparently he was driving the whip, right? So if that's true, then that means that from the moment he sat in the car and pushed the start, he knew what was up.
He did it twice.
Feel me? That's what I'm saying. That means that he knew what was up. So that's different than just going to the trap to go smoke a joint with your dogs and roll dice and eat and watch a vid.
They say
that's different. And then you hop on the jet and you go back to New York and you go. That's different. You know what I'm saying? You could do that, or you pull up on a block one day, you know, everybody knows you're there, block look down. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But you gotta move correct. Like free Kodak, bro, like kind of random type shit, but that's another young
a perfect
nigga.
Example,
but that's
honestly.
another young nigga who I think every Florida nigga like really like fuck with, just off the strength that he's one of the niggas who made it to where he is in Florida. He's the real prime example of a nigga who really ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, or really just felt like he couldn't let that shit go. And god damn, bro, like if that nigga was just to tighten up his mind a little bit, get into a better little situation, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like niggas like that could really take over. Like Lucci, he could have done a lot more, bro. Now shit like this, certain endorsements ain't gonna hit you up no more. You got a murder charge. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
Sprite's not,
they don't want that
Sprite's
as their
not
face,
cutting you a check.
Know?
Sprite's not giving you no bread, you know, like things like that. Listen, man, rap music, that shit don't last forever, bro. Like when you get put in that spotlight, take advantage.
No,
you know what I'm saying? That street shit is not it. It's not it. There's a lot of people right now in the streets that's looking at people like that, like, damn, I'd do anything to be in this spot.
To like, you know, actually not do stuff on the streets to like be engaged. Right. Yeah, but you know, hopefully
Lucci, free that nigga Lucci though. I'm not like for real. No, no nigga deserve to be in jail.
Hopefully, with what happens within the case, and hopefully, like the evidence they find, and like hopefully he's free. But
that nigga innocent, man. I don't believe that.
I don't know what happened, but I would never want to see a black man go to jail. But you know, I'm not Olivia Pope or I'm not Sherlock Holmes, so I don't know.
Oh, shit.
At this point, but on to the next one. So I'm really fucking nosy. What's going on in your life, Jazz?
Oh my god, why you had to start with me?
Yeah, because you know you're new.
You're so nosy.
Ladies go first.
You in my business.
Cancers go second.
You in my business. Don't do that. No, but I mean, I just moved back to Broward from Fort Myers.
Broward,
yeah.
On that side.
She lives in Broward
I live
too.
in Broward too. What are you talking about? Oh, we all live in Broward.
We're in Broward.
We're in Broward right now. Okay.
What the fuck going on? Day baby on the side, man.
Anyways. No, so yeah, I just moved back. I've been here for like a month now. It's pretty cool. I was honestly dreading moving back. I thought I was gonna hate it. No, it's not even that. It's just like
where you was living at before.
But when I lived in Broward,
damn product. Can she just talk about herself real quick and then she introduce
you in my business?
You her business? This is GemTlk. Remember, ladies always,
Hey.
Yeah, don't.
I could do a Birdman and clear.
Go ahead, Jess.
Anyways,
Go ahead, Jess.
I don't even know where I stopped, but yeah, no, I've been living here for like a month now again. I moved when I was like 18, like fresh out of high school, went to college, whatever. So I had never really got to like live here as an adult, and I feel like that was probably the reason why I thought I would dread it, because like I grew up in a pretty strict household. But no, yeah, it's been very enjoyable. I've touched so much money here. I've met new friends that are like cool as fuck that I like wouldn't have, you know, met them like if I didn't move back. Let you hold some. Ain't you the big money man? I heard that.
Hey, let's go.
The street said.
Let's go. Keep going.
Oh, now you don't want to talk. No, but yeah, no, I've met some cool friends. Tati, for example, is like you know, one of my new friends that I've met from Clubhouse specifically.
I love Clubhouse.
It's just funny because like we knew a mutual person, so it's just funny how like small, you know, the world is, because it's like we would have never met unless it was for Clubhouse.
To be honest, and I'm actually thankful for Clubhouse because Jazz is actually pretty amazing. So, you know.
You heard it here first, y'all boys.
So, Product, what's going on with you with this new year?
The new year, well, 2020 was something else. A lot of good, a lot of bad. New year, it's been cool. I'm not gonna lie. We set it off. I ended 2020. I just dropped a song called Chances out now with my boy Trey.
Love it.
So that was cool. 2020, I didn't really want to drop a lot.
Is it on all platforms?
All platforms.
All platforms, y'all.
Everyone got a video out too. Shout out to Lucrative Youth. Shout out to Daniel 101.
What's the song again?
Chances.
Oh, okay. I just had to make sure.
Okay.
Shout out to all them boys. But yeah, so we set it off with that, and I got a lot of new singles that I'm about to drop. 2020 was a big year of creation for me. I think I was really in my little creative zone, you know, trying to get situated because it was awkward. I didn't really want to, like, I didn't feel comfortable dropping because there was always a lot of weird shit happening in the world, and I feel like to consume music properly, especially nowadays, because social media is like like, you're not really gonna consume it properly if a lot of people are sitting there worried about how they're gonna pay their bills. You know what I'm saying? Or like dying.
I feel like sometimes that's needed though, because there are music that it helps. You know, like you can listen to a song and that shit resonates with you so much that it's just like, damn, like
you're right. And that was my fault, which is my New Year's resolution.
Right. Don't do that again.
Nah, and take my own advice, because that's the advice that I would give somebody. But I didn't do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I definitely did create. Like, there was a positive to it, though. I created a lot. And I dropped a project in 2020 called All That Glitters Isn't Gold.
Love it.
On all platforms as well. And I got a little surprise for everybody. I'm going to kind of bring that back to life a little bit and then go crazy.
That's good. I'm happy. Love to hear it.
So,
Love to see it.
A lot of good things coming. A lot of new merch, too. Full Circle the King. You already know. We're working on this side. No cap.
Love to see it.
Oh, I forgot to mention something. Oh, so like, what?
Holla at me.
No, I just did a video shoot, and I thought that was really cool. That was like my first video shoot. I do want to get like more into the influencing world and just like modeling and stuff like that. I did used to model when I was younger, but I'm like so shy now, so it's like I get very like, I don't know, just awkward when it does come to it, unless I'm comfortable. Like if I'm comfortable, like it's I'm cool, like it's straight. So that was really cool. That was a really good experience. If y'all need, you know, a person, a girl, I'm cute.
Yeah, like what Jazz saying about like doing a video, doing something new. You know, I feel like one of the biggest things for the new year that I personally feel like is gonna be a really game changer for me is how more comfortable I'm being able to actually speak and talk to people and communicate with them and interact with them as a whole. So I personally feel like
good job, Tati.
Thank you. I personally feel like it took me a lot because, you know, I just be thinking that people don't really want to hear me. So that's why in the past I used to not be consistent with GemTlk, because, you know, I'll be so in it, then I'll be like, fuck it. But like
I feel you though.
After like you know,
feel you 100%.
Yeah, like you know,
that kind of goes to what I was saying. Like, take your own advice, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you are one of the only people. You are one of the friends that would always tell me, "Yeah, do that, drop that, do that,
Yeah.
go do that, go do that. Yeah, that's hard. You should do that. You should do that." You feel me? But sometimes it's hard to really take your own advice, put that shit into play for real.
It's hard because like at times I do take my advice, but like life just be getting so overwhelming sometimes, and I
Can't let it though, bro.
Because
Tati, if you think 2020 was overwhelming, what you think 2021 is gonna be?
Yeah, I know, and that's why I feel like for 2020, like I definitely like overcame a lot of that. So that's why with this year, it's like I'm like starting very, very, very good and very, very fresh and very, very filled with like a lot of fire. Like I don't know, probably
we love that
like,
for you.
Yo, thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm actually like, you know, definitely walking my journey with like a smile on my face. You know, I started the year different than I usually would, but honestly, like I feel like whatever is meant for me will be for me, and what's not won't be for me.
Thanks.
And I won't be hurt about it. I'll simply grow from it. And
you have to be uncomfortable to grow, though.
Exactly. So that's why, like, with what's going on, and like with how I'm doing, like how I'm like moving, like how I'm working, like how I'm growing, honestly, I'm fucking with it. I like it so much.
I'm fucking with it too.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Like I'm so much more into myself and so much into like my business, my brand, like my life. Like I have, you know, projects that I can't wait to show you guys about. Like we have an upcoming show called Songbird on Citrus Rap, and this time like it's different because I'm not in front. We have a new interviewer, like a host called Tay. You can find her. Her name is Mother Tay. She's amazing.
She's beautiful.
Beautiful. I adore her energy, and she's an interviewer, and
she's
I do more of like the background stuff. So you could say like I'm kind of like partial of like the producer of the show, but I changed my title of the blog, so now I'm a project manager, which is good because I'm more hands-on with what I do. Like I probably will still write here and there, but I'm probably gonna do more projects and more concerts and more showcases and more pop-up shops and more style nations, and just do that because it's more hands-on for me. So this year I'm in my bag. Like I don't care. Like
let's get it.
Yeah, I'm hungry to just do hell shit.
We're starting off right. Look, we here. You feel me?
You know,
2 weeks in, 2 weeks in, and that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Literally,
we were just at Lucrative. We were doing some
exactly.
Yeah, no, we've done a lot, and the year just started.
Exactly.
Thank you. Really keep it up. My advice for anybody who's watching this is, if you wanted to do something,
do it.
Shit. Like, just do it and keep doing it.
And also take crazy, that step. You talk like this, Product, and I'm just sad because I sent Product an invite to Clubhouse, and this man has only really been on just to post his picture from Xavier Luggage as his Abby. And then
Xavier, shout out to Xavier doing big things, but I got a billboard in Cali. Fuck you talking about?
Oh, congrats, Xavier! Yeah. Oh shit, can we clap for him?
I go big for all my boys. Shout out to Xavier, bro. He's snapping right now.
Whoa!
All that. Nah. But let me tell you though. Look, what did I tell you? My life, unfortunately, is a little bit more hectic than some. I move around a lot. It's just unfortunate, but fortunate. So I told you, I said, because you are on Clubhouse and you have, you know, like certain time frames that are important. So shoot me a text when you think it's good for me to go on, or when you're around some, or when there are people there that you feel like, okay, no. The last time, and I'm not even gonna say names, but the last time that you hit me up and you told me about Clubhouse, it was because you were telling me that people that we know were acting VA, trying to talk to girls on Clubhouse.
And we got some VA in the house.
And unfortunately, I have a lot. I got a lot of homies who be on Clubhouse. So what do? I asked them boys. I am not lying, and she know it. Don't make me look crazy right quick. So I asked them boys. I said, "Yo, what y'all boys be doing on Clubhouse?" And every single one of them said, "Bro, I be looking for the hoes on Clubhouse, bro."
Yeah, next,
yo,
Yeah.
No,
So
they
look, check
really
me out.
are horny.
This is all I gotta say.
There.
Clubhouse is definitely a lit app.
I
It's
love
something
it.
cool that 2020 came out with. I see how it could definitely be something that can use, like in a safe way where people could speak to each other from long distances and network, and a lot of people could join. That's cool and all, but like a lot of things, it gets taken and it gets like
Abused.
fuck with. So
Every social media.
I personally will use it when it personally, you know what I'm saying?
benefits you.
Yeah, like for instance, Meek Mill got this like little cryptocurrency thing because he's trying to have people, listen or learn more about cryptocurrency because he's in a position now where he's around a lot of people who invested in or doing well on that. I think that's cool because I know people were talking shit saying, oh, people want to put money in a cryptocurrency now that Meek Mill's doing it, blah, blah, blah. Bro, that's how life is when people who like, you should be blessed right now that somebody who has a platform just made 2,000 more people, if that, more interested into something than they weren't the day before. So that's how you use things like Clubhouse appropriately. You feel me? So when my time come, it come, like when Alicia Keys is on Clubhouse.
There's a lot of
let me
networking
know, you know what I'm saying?
on Clubhouse though.
And that's why
I've made money on Clubhouse.
And that's why I like
Yeah, but how you made money on Clubhouse?
Hey, don't worry about it.
All right, you see what I'm saying?
I didn't do anything though. I didn't do anything.
I feel you, but
I literally
bet it
was
just
just
a
pretty.
horny
That's
dude.
it. I was just
see?
pretty.
All right, well look, I don't got eyelashes to, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I was just being pretty.
No, like it's not gonna be a girl over there like, yo, Prada, your eyebrows right now. I'm Cash App ready. Like that's not happening on Clubhouse.
Well,
you feel me?
Because women,
we don't have
like
that
that.
advantage.
Well, usually why I like on Clubhouse, because that does happen a lot. But I think about the why I
Have
like
you made money on Clubhouse?
one time, but
Yo, you see what I'm saying?
The one
Yeah,
thing
that not for
I
me, man.
like more about the app is that we have a lot of relatable topics on there that I personally like,
Definitely.
and I
Like Cash Apps.
love it a lot. Shut up, product.
Says you right now.
So one of the topic that I personally like on Clubhouse that I love a lot because I like it a lot because I was like, damn, like I have a lot of these. So I'm asking you a question.
What?
I'm asking you
All
first.
eyes on you.
I'm asking you first.
I know I'm handsome.
So, what are your deal breakers in a relationship?
Well, she put you on the spot.
I knew coming to this interview.
She put you on the spot.
I knew we were gonna somehow get into this shit.
Yes, sir.
Deal
Are you in a
breaker,
relationship first?
Negative.
Okay.
Deal breaker in a relationship. There's so many. To be honest with
They
you,
really are. They really are.
Can you specify? Like, you want me to give you 3? You want me to give you
No,
1?
just don't mud it. Just make like 4 or 5, but don't go too long because that's to go after you.
Disloyalty.
Okay, that's 1.
Major one.
2.
Cheating goes with disloyalty, so
no.
disloyalty. I got another one. If she don't believe in me, it's a no-go.
Hope. 3.
You gotta have hope. That's different. Trust is a third one.
Yeah, trust is the third one, but like hope is
you mean
like
okay,
hope,
okay.
Like believe in me.
Yeah, believe in
like
that you can do something.
Just believe in me, what I'm
Being
doing,
positive.
when I'm looking at you, when I tell you something, when we're being serious.
Yeah.
Believe in me like I believe in you. You feel me?
Right.
What else? This is a funny one, but it's a new one, bro. No cap.
What?
If a girl can't cook, I don't need them, and I mean that for real. Because look, hey, check me out, man. And yo, if
Can you cook?
Yes, for real.
I just had to make sure.
She knows it. She knows it too. Look,
I just
look.
had to make sure.
You
And
can
check
cook
me out.
really good, yeah.
If my exes see this, I'm glad. No
Ew.
cap. Nah.
Why, she could
I
cook?
never been
Turks
with a
and
girl.
Caicos.
I never been with a girl who know how to cook, bro.
Damn.
No cap. Yeah. No, dead ass. So now,
That's sad.
So now, yo.
Hey, you shorties gotta do
ladies.
better.
Can I see one
help
thing?
me out.
Wait, can I see one thing?
Wait.
needs
Turks and Caicos.
Yo. You trying to get me on academic skills? Relax.
Oh
But
my God.
hey, check me
dead.
out. For real. That's definitely
Okay.
something that needs to be done.
So it's number
You gotta
5.
Cook. Like a deal breaker.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I know I said disloyalty, but this one is kind of part of that, but it's too major, so I gotta have it on its own.
Alright.
You can't fuck with one of the homies, bro.
That's
Can't
a deal
fuck with one
breaker.
of them. Like that's like it. Like,
Okay.
that's it.
I'm asking you one question regarding that. Then we're gonna go to Jazz. What if she met the homie way before you, and she even know that y'all were friends, and she met you like 2 years after?
Okay, say wait, slow down.
What if she met the homies way before you,
and she didn't know we were friends?
She didn't know that you guys.
Okay,
were
but that's kind of like that sounds like cap already.
But
you know what I'm saying? But okay, let's keep this. Okay, so let's say if she didn't know that me and Dog were friends, right? So then now me and her are dating, and then we break up, and then she fucks that nigga who she didn't know. So you're saying it
after? Or
no. Before? I'm asking her. I'm trying to clarify what you're asking me.
Well, yeah,
no, she's like saying that, what she's saying is like the shorty you're dating, like you guys just started dating or whatever, like talking, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Say like 5 years ago, she fucked with the nigga, and
are we still together? And I'm fine. Okay, so
like five years in the past.
Oh, okay, so 5 years ago,
5 years in the past, she fucked him,
and then I find out that she fucked.
And then you find out,
but we didn't.
But
know.
she didn't know. You didn't know that y'all were cool. But it might not even be like a a direct friend or some shit like that.
She met you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what she was asking.
Okay.
No, that's life. No, because what I thought you were asking was, what if like I had a homeboy who she didn't know was my homeboy, and we broke up.
Oh, okay. And no. That's not what she was asking. No, that's different. That's different. She definitely knew. She definitely knew.
That's why you feel me?
Yeah.
That's why
after you know.
That's why I was like,
before, you might not.
That sounds very messy.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if you did that beforehand, like years before, it's like.
Yeah, no, but I've seen like crazy shit. That's the past. What I'm gonna do?
You can't do anything.
Butcher you, you know what I'm saying? But how close is this nigga to me?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it might not even be like a close friend.
Like, is this my dog right now? Like, do I gotta see this nigga every day type shit?
That's the thing. Who do you consider as a homie? Because you said you don't, that she can't fuck the homies. So
yeah, that's another thing too.
Okay, so basically, when you say
like
dogs, like your brothers,
immediate friends type shit, like the ones you see
y'all girls
instantly, constantly.
No, I'm not
all right, now what it is, all right, it's like people that I really like, that I like associate myself with, like either on a day to day, or if we at once in our life had like a real like good friendship or a strong relationship. People like that, because let's say, to go back to what you're saying, right? If that happened, and then I find out that she was fucking with one of my homies, and it happened like 5 years prior to us dating, but this homie that she fucked is a nigga that I gotta see, or works at a studio that I go to, or works with me. You feel me? If something like that, it's gonna have to be a deal breaker.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you why. I
understand why.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Because then it's kind of like,
that's
it's just uncomforting. It's uncomforting.
It is uncomfortable. So
you know what I'm saying?
So basically,
because we all know what happens. Sex is an energy. So if something happened in the past, at one moment, that energy is going to come back, and it's whether upon those two people if they want to act on it or not. But it's gonna come back, especially if they're in the same vicinity. You know
of course, the energy, the tensions will fly. So
no, definitely.
So that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
What are your deal breakers, Jazz?
Oh shit, I forgot about the question. Okay, so I would probably say like one of the things would be like not having integrity, you know, because I feel like that's very important. That is like the basis to a lot of things, you know, like having respect, being loyal, being nice, you know, being a good person, all those, you know, different categories to having integrity. Another one would probably be someone who's just like thoughtful, you know, like I want someone who does the little things, like, cause those are more important to me than like big things for me. Like I like the little things, like I'm like, damn, I'm thirsty, and they just go get me a cup of water and I didn't even ask them, you know, like shit like that. I'm just like, damn, like that just made me feel special, you know?
I feel you on that one.
Yeah, like I just like someone who thinks about me. Like you could be out and you see a freaking keychain and you're like, she would love that. And get it. Like get it. It could have been $2. I'm gonna be happy. You know, I mean, I like expensive gifts too. I'm not saying that, but you know, I just had to put that out there. What else?
Oh, water that. Get my expensive ass water.
Shit. What else? Someone who is honest with me. I take that very serious, you know. I'm a very understanding person, so there's really no need to lie to me, you know. I'm good at seeing things from different point of views and different perceptions. So it's like, if you lie to me, like, you're calling me stupid at that point. Because it's like, I probably would have understood why you chose to do that, or why you chose to say that, or whatever the case may be. So it's like, if you're not honest with me, like, you don't respect me.
To be honest, yeah.
Like, you don't at all. So I guess that's turns into the fourth one, just like respecting me and all that. Respecting boundaries.
Is that number 4 or number 5?
I'm on number 4.
Okay, what's the 5th one?
I think. I don't even know.
I low-key want to add one more, but
no, you're gonna mud it.
You already know,
My
right?
5th one would probably be just like having a good relationship with like the people, you know, like your family, you know, even if you guys don't talk every day, but just having a good relationship with them, talking about them in a good way, like in a good light. Like, I've dated guys who, like, this one nigga said, "Oh, you cook better than my mom." I would never say that to somebody, like, even if they did. Like, that's fucked up. Like, why you gonna talk about your mom's cooking like that?
So funny.
What?
It was so funny. Like, I realized something.
What?
All 5 of my things that I said versus all 5 of her. Like, don't get me wrong. Everyone that you said, I fuck with it heavy. But then I realized, like, damn, we both answered that question with our most immediate thoughts, right?
Definitely.
Your immediate thoughts were so, like, emotion.
Yeah, I'm an emotional
and
person.
no cap. I am too. I think all artists are too, but
you're a Cancer.
That too, but my immediate thoughts were all like,
I'm sorry, because you are. I'm so sorry.
It's me looking at the camera like 4 times.
Yeah, guys.
He's a Cancer.
I'm not fond of Cancers.
My ex is a Cancer.
My ex is a Cancer too.
Forget what I was about to say. These girls vexing me.
But besides the conversations on Clubhouse, do you want to know a funny story that happened regarding Clubhouse?
Oh my God, this is hilarious. No.
Nah, this is gonna be a funny.
We have a lot of link ups.
So so we had a link up. Jazz and I had link ups. Jazz, and I, and Tay, and other people too. And I came to a chat. So on Clubhouse, you just pop into a chat, and then I saw all my friends there. So I popped in there. And then they're like, "Oh, Tati, Cheddars this time." I'm like, "Wait, Tay, can't do that. This." She's like, "Oh, change it. We change the time. Earlier time. We go, right?" And apparently this guy, I'm not gonna say his name, was the one who created the whole "let's go to Cheddar."
Yeah, he
plan,
planned
right?
it.
He planned it, right? And mind you, he lives all the way in Buttfuck. I'm not gonna say where, cause I don't want to put him out like that. So he lives fucking far, and we're at Cheddar's. Cheddar's from us is like 5, 6, 7 minutes away, and that's it, right? So then we go to Cheddar's. Is Jazz, I can't. Okay, so Saint, Bay, Andy, and that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So then we're all at Cheddar's, right? Mind you, we had the worst service ever. I'm not gonna say her name either, but she was not a good waitress.
Crystal. The fuck? Like, that was her name, and she was a sucky server. I hated her.
It was not.
Get a new job, Crystal. I used to be a server as well, so serving is. I'm very anal when it comes to serving. If you're a bad server, I'm going to say something about that.
Horrible.
If I can tell you're new, no, she was playing around type shit. Like, there was no one in there.
Don't go into detail because we're.
See your face right now.
I was so angry.
Don't go into detail because we're on time right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so she just she didn't give us our water. That's at first she didn't, like, it took us about like
20 minutes
to give us water. It was that we then she finally got our order.
Tables.
She took forever to get like our food, and then we told her how many people were gonna be at our table. She still gave us a small table, and we were and we were about to go to get a table to connect it to ours. And then when she finally saw what we were doing, she came and ran and did it. And then with our food, she like I guess she forgot to give Jazz a couple of stuff. She kept messing up on our friend's order. And then lastly, who cares about that? I don't care about that. The name of the topic of the story is this guy, okay? So that the guy was from like another location, far as fuck, right? So then they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna see him." Then I'm just like, he's a fucking catfish. And at this point, I'm drinking my Maui margarita. It's fucking good. I was so tipsy. It was juice. It was freaking juice. Like, it was so good. It was so good. Like, it was so good. And then I was so tipsy. And then I was just watching.
She was anticipating his entrance.
I wanted to see if he was real or not. Because he really took like 2 hours.
No, he took a long time
to come.
But he was the one who planned it. He was like, oh, I'm going to be there early. I'm going to be there at 2:30.
2:30.
No, he showed up at like 6.
He came at 6.
He showed up at like 6.
He came
at like 6.
Yeah.
Y'all stayed for 4 hours?
Because she took forever.
I didn't get there until like 4.
She took forever.
No, but our server was so slow.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you. There was like 5 tables in there in total, bro.
Basically.
Like, there was no need for the service to be that slow.
That was my next question.
A trip that should have took like 2 hours because there was a lot of us.
No,
I walked away and I left. I told her how bad she was.
Before it was the... Before, yeah, she did because product. She only did that.
I'll tell you why.
Can I say it?
I'll tell you why.
Damn,
she said it, so I want to see how she said it.
Okay, but she said it.
Let her finish with the guy.
No, she said it because
a lot of estrogen here.
No, because like I'm on a time limit. Like, sorry, like I'm sorry, I'm on a time limit. Okay, the reason why she did that is because she accused Jazz of not paying for her
It wasn't
bill.
that. It was the way she came about it.
Yes.
Like, she came to the table and instead of saying, oh, I had 6 tickets but only 5 people paid, she looked at me and said, did you get your ticket?
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
That's it.
I was like, I paid for my food in cash. And she was like, well, there's 6 people but only 5 people paid. And I was like,
so
go ask your manager.
You already know how bad
so I got upset. I was already upset all night.
I agree with you. Shouldn't be treated that way.
No, for real, she could have took it differently.
You're already in a zone where it's like comfort, you want to be treated.
Right. Exactly.
But I will say this, and this is not even in the server's defense. It's not. It's just the reality of it. Like, being a server is tough. And people,
I know that though. I've done it.
And people,
you can't say that to me though.
No, but I've done it too. So
I know.
So
you said it.
I'm not even speaking like for us to. So then you know that a lot of people who are servers are stressed out people.
And that's why I didn't say anything. That's why I was chilling the whole time. I was upset the entire time. The entire time. I could have been got a manager. I could have been that Karen. Like, I could have been that. I could have did that. But I didn't because it's like, she could be going through something and that's fine. But it's like, at the same time, there's like 5 tables in here, shorty. Like, you could have been quicker.
And also, I told her that Tay and Jazz were in a hurry because we had to go record. That's really why
she took another 30 minutes.
Yesterday. She took 30 minutes to get our receipt. She didn't even give it to us. The
manager, I had to call the manager to come get it.
The manager had to get the receipt.
She was having a breakdown that day.
Yo,
must have been.
No,
she looked like she was in the back.
She was laughing with the chefs in the back. Yeah, we heard her
because there was like a lot of conversation going on. Yes, they were chilling.
We peeped all this stuff.
Yelp. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave a review. I'm gonna leave a review.
True. Yeah,
I'm gonna leave a review. It's gonna be a lengthy review.
But long story short, back to cause this is my false catfish moment, guys. I never had a catfish moment before, and this is like my first catfish one, but it was the false one. So I'm like watching the door until he comes, right? And then I'm just like, that's him. Like,
every guy that walked in,
like, that's him. Because
I've never seen him before.
No.
We never seen him before. Mind you, he's saying in a group chat, 30 minutes away, 5 minutes away.
I'm here.
Still
not
inside. It took him 20 minutes to come inside after saying I'm here.
He was getting right.
No, I literally was like, watch.
You know how many times I'd be like, I'm here, and then I come in 20 minutes later smelling like a...
But he didn't.
He did it though.
Damn.
Yo, so then I'm just like,
wait,
catfish.
but that's not catfish then.
No. Yeah, we know that's a
we
false
found
catfish.
out it wasn't catfish. I was stupid.
It was just the fact that she was so like tipsy and so anticipating his entrance. You know, she was every guy that walked in. She was like, that's him. Even he said he was like 6'3", 6'4", whatever. But every guy that came in was short, and she was like, that's him. He's catfish. Like that's definitely him. And then when he walked in, she was so upset that it was actually him. Yeah, like she wanted it to be a catfish.
The guy that started the show.
What show?
Oh, catfish.
Yeah.
I'm on the beach.
Oh, he's nice.
I was like, yo, how does it feel to like watch people's lives get fucked up? And he was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like some of it's kind of staged. Like,
I bet. Yeah, no, it definitely is kind of staged. Wasn't there a guy pretending to be, or a girl pretending to be Chris Brown or something? Like, I'm sure you know.
No,
funny as hell.
No, it was Bow Wow.
Oh, Bow Wow.
No, it was Bow Wow.
He was faded when I
long
met
story
him.
okay.
Yeah.
Long story short,
Shout out to that nigga.
he was not a catfish. I was kind of sad about that, but it's whatever. I'm gonna have my actual real catfish moment. Not
it's like
to
she
me.
wants it.
I just want it to happen.
Yeah, right?
So
I ain't even gonna front though.
catfish?
A lot of the people on Clubhouse though, y'all need to start wearing name tags to these link ups because y'all be looking.
We ain't gonna talk about that right now. Next episode about Clubhouse, because that's gonna be a detailed one because I have a lot to say about that.
Yeah, I feel like that's a whole episode on its own. Clubhouse lately.
No, you should definitely
For
join
real.
in. It's gonna be amazing. But besides that, no, I'm looking at your eyebrows. Can I get your eyebrows?
They look nice.
They
right?
look so fucking nice. I'm sorry. I
He
was
gets
like,
them done.
I
Don't
was
let
like-
him fool you.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, it looks so nice.
Can the camera zoom in on my face right quick?
Oh my god, look at them.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah, man.
Oof.
It's zooming.
Hold on. Let me move the cardies real quick so y'all can see it.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's get into.
that was a perfect outro for
on.
this.
Right.
Thank you so much, Product
Of
Eyebrows,
course.
for your feature. Was greatly appreciated. Thank you, Product of the
Shout out
City.
to my mom for the eyebrows, no cap.
Shout out
Shout out to his
Shout out-
barber because he fixed them up.
Shout out to Mama Product of the City.
Yeah, she just
Feel
had
better.
surgery today.
Yeah.
She's at home and
Let's
she's
pray
feeling
for
real
her.
good.
For real.
Happy
Zomami.
recovery.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Product of the City, for coming through.
Nah,
I
thank you for letting
appreciate
me
you.
slide. I appreciate it.
Welcome. Listen to Chances by
Chances out
Product
right now.
and Trey
Everybody follow me on
YKC.
the gram. Product
Produced
OTC.
by Luke.
Follow
Let
me
get my
on
outro,
the
man.
gram
Hold
as
on. You don't know me
well.
like that.
Hold on, Jazz.
You don't know me like that.
What?
Yes, you don't know me like that. Let me do my outro.
Oh my
Product
god.
OTC. Follow me. Chances out now. New single coming out real soon. If you want to know how soon, just tap in.
Okay, Jazz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Follow me on IG. __ Jazz Joe. Yeah. We here. We out.
Free Lucci.
Thank
Free
you
Kodak.
guys.
Free all the guys.
Wow.
Free all my niggas.
All
Free
these
all the guys.
plugins.
All
Thank
the
you guys for joining in. Thank you, Imano, for letting me use
Yes,
this
thank
iconic as
Shout out Imano, man.
space
I'll
for
see you in
this.
a couple weeks. No cap.
Icon Network,
I'm looking
Imano
forward to that.
Talk. Product's
Looking
gonna
forward to
be
that.
here when again, Imano?
I think it's February
18th.
One of those.
Damn, she did it on Valentine's Day. He's so emotional.
No,
Cancer.
bro.
He's
So
She had to plug that in. She had to
part's
plug that
getting-
in.
thank
Part's
you
getting
so much, guys, for joining us today for GemTlk again. It's my first visual. I don't know. Might be my last. I don't fucking know. I'm kidding. Probably like my next one. But
Didn't
next
you
time,
just
a
say
new
we gon-
hairstyle, a new outfit, and new nails.
Yeah,
But
you have to have a
yeah,
different. Like,
I have a different
every
look.
time.
Probably it's gonna be at my house, Imano. Here, okay. So my house for sure. So thank you guys for tuning in. Love you all. Toodles. Bye, guys.
Peace.